Mohamed Salah saved a homeless man at a gas station. Friends, this is awesome! Mo, have our respect. Also in today's episode, Messi almost joined Mourinho's team. Barcelona fans are over the moon. Bartomeu is getting close to retirement. A new round of proceedings in the scandalous case of Ronaldo and Mayorga. And interesting events in Wednesday's friendly matches. Friends, do you like football as we do? Then why are you still thinking? Subscribe right now. We have the most informative channel. With us you can always be calm enough. The best news won't pass by. Guys, write in the comments below which city and country you're watching us from. It's been a long time since we conducted such a poll. It will be interesting. Well, now we are about to start. Let's go! Lionel Messi was close to moving to Chelsea in the summer of 2004. The Argentinian really wanted to play for Mourinho's team, but Barcelona didn't let the player go. Ramos broke Casillas' record for the number of minutes played in the Spanish national team. In total, Sergio spent 13,340 minutes with Furia Roja. Cavani won't play against Newcastle due to quarantine. He'll make his debut for Manchester United in the match against PSG. Olivier Giroud came second in the list of the top scorers in the history of the French national team. The striker has 42 goals. Surprisingly, only 9 goals are in Thierry Henry's turn. Solskjaer wanted to see Sancho, Ake, Upamecano and Grealish at Manchester United. The club didn't buy any of them. Spain and Portugal are jointly bidding to host the 2030 World Cup, according to Marca. If not for the coronavirus crisis, which led to the financial crisis, Juventus would have been able to acquire Paul Pogba. Real Madrid will hold their home games in the Champions League at the Alfredo Di Stefano Stadium, which has a capacity of 6,000 people. Real Madrid is considering the possibility of early return of Kubo from a loan in Villarreal. Madrid is unhappy with the small amount of playing time given to the Japanese in the opening matches of La Liga. Napoli will be deducted a point for not showing up for the match with Juventus, but the match will take place, reports Football Italia. The Telegraph reports that Danny Rose won't be in the Tottenham squad for the Premier League and Europa League season. Giroud is 8th player to play 100 games for France. The Champions League clubs will receive 1.95 billion euros from UEFA. For a victory in a group, they will give 2.7 million euros. For a draw, 0.9 million. For the entrance to the 8 finals, 9.5 million euros. Manchester United is run by people who want success only. The days of glory will definitely return. One question is when, said ex-Manchester United striker Dimitar Berbatov. Arsenal won't include Ozil and Papastatopoulos in the Europa League squad. Manchester United contacted Chiesa's agent prior to his transfer to Juve. The player wanted to stay in Italy. Bordeaux have announced the transfer of attacking midfielder Hatem Ben Arfa. The 33-year-old Frenchman has joined the club as a free agent on an undisclosed fee. Zlatan said he would rip my head off. He's 2 meters tall and knows karate, said the former AC Milan striker Maxi Lopez. Depay is disappointed with the disruption to Barca, but wants to move to Camp Nou in January, said Lyon president Jean-Michel Aulas. Staying on top is the most difficult thing. Everyone wants to see us fall. Van Dijk is quoted by ESPN. Antonin Panenka is in intensive care and is connected to a long ventilators. A 71-year-old Czech has a coronavirus. Zidane can become Ferguson or Wenger for Real Madrid, but people don't appreciate him, said Luka Modric. Sancho, Abraham and Chilwell won't play against Wales because of their participation in a party. This is Southgate's decision. Former Real Madrid defender Fabio Coentrao returned to Rio Ave. Previously, he missed last season of the Primera Liga. If I win the presidential election, Koeman will have to explain his project. In general, we'll look at him with optimism, but the truth is that we have already talked with the agent of Jurgen Klopp, said Barcelona presidential candidate Jordi Farah. Chelsea has again loaned Marco van Ginkel to PSV. He hasn't played for 2 years due to an injury. Many friendly matches at the national team level took place yesterday. We have selected the most interesting results for you. And let's move on to the main news of the episode. Let's go! Barcelona president José Bartomeu may soon step down from his position. The 57-year-old manager's vote of no confidence committee has verified the signatures collected from club members for Bartomeu's resignation. 18,090 signatures were recognized as valid, which exceeds the 16,521 of them required to start the procedure. A total of 20,687 bulletins were submitted for consideration. Thus, Bartomeu will receive a vote of no confidence, said the member of directors of Board of Blaugranas and one of the activists of the movement, Jordi Farah. The next step is a referendum on a vote of no confidence. The story of the relationship between Juventus striker Cristiano Ronaldo and American Catherine Mayorga is not complete yet. Earlier, it became known that the girl again filed a lawsuit against the Portuguese. She wants to receive a compensation and damages for the alleged rape in Las Vegas hotel room in the amount of £165,000. American judge Jennifer Dorsey said that she would listen to Mayorga's arguments and decide whether she was in a sane state when in 2010 she entered into a non-disclosure agreement with Ronaldo's representatives and received $375,000 for that action, writes The Guardian. The judge also noted that it remains to be determined what the state of mental health of Mayorga was, and also to find out whether such an agreement was ever concluded between the indicated parties. The judge gave time to the parties until the end of November to prepare a plan for the trial. Liverpool leader Mohamed Salah proved himself a real hero when he stood up for a homeless man. According to The Sun, the star of the Reds drove in his Bentley to a gas station near Anfield when he saw a group of hooligans harassing a homeless man. Moreover, interceding for David Craig, the name of the homeless man, he also gave him some money. Salah heard what those guys were saying to me. He turned to them and said, "In a few years, it could be you." I was very excited because I'm his fan. Then Mohamed went to the ATM. I knew it was not hallucination when he handed me £100. He's a true legend. In my eyes, he's a hero, and I would like to thank him, commented Craig on the incident. Friends, you could also drop your likes for Salah. This guy is worth your effort. So we are at the most interesting games of the day. Italy easily beat Moldova 6-0. The debut match of Frank de Boer at the helm of the Netherlands national team ended with a minimal defeat from Mexico, the only goal on the account of Raúl Jiménez. The German national team entered the match against Turkey with a very experimental squad. As a result, an effective draw 3-3, which probably no one expected. Draxler, Neuhaus and Waldschmidt scored for the Bundes team. Tufan, Karanja and Karaman scored against the guests. And now we'll go on for two of the juiciest matches of the day. The French national team mercilessly destroyed the Ukrainian national team led by Andriy Shevchenko, 7-1. The Ukrainians also played with an experimental squad, but the defeat was very painful. Camavinga scored his debut goal for Les Bleus with a beautiful overhead kick. Then Olivier Giroud scored a double, and Mykolenko ended the first half with his own goal. 4-0 after the first 45 minutes. The guests started the second half cheerfully. A magnificent goal was a success for Tsigankov. However, the positive for Ukrainians ended just from this very moment. Tolisso, Mbappe and Griezmann ended the tournament of the Ukrainian national team, 7-1. The central match of the day was the duel between the national teams of Portugal and Spain, Ronaldo versus Sergio Ramos. However, the Real captain remained on the bench. In brief, the match turned out to be double-edged. Cristiano was close to a goal in the 53rd minute, but the crossbar took his shot. In the 67th minute, Ronaldo assisted Sanchez, but again the Spain were saved by the crossbar. We also celebrate the debut in the Spanish national team of Adama Traoré. Just take a look at these biceps. That's unbelievable. In the 72nd minute, the Wolverhampton winger almost made an assist, but the Portuguese deflected off right at the moment. João Felix could have given victory to Portugal in stoppage time, but missed the ball in a meter from the goal. As a result, deuce 0-0. After the match, the long-awaited reunion of the legends of Real Madrid took place. This photo is a sight for sore eyes of every Madridist. Cristiano was also remembered for a very funny episode. The referee didn't add a single minute for the first half and Ronaldo's reactions were priceless. This guy really loves playing. Guys, we invite you to check out how cool Lionel Messi was in his first club, Newell's Old Boys. His statistics have been calculated and it simply shocks. This video is in front of you. Enjoy watching. Well, we'll say goodbye for now. This was Football News. Have a nice one.